this week's edition of the Crusader Coaches Show. This week we've got head men's soccer coach Coe Michaelson. The Crusaders opened up GNAC play with a home win over MSU Billings on Saturday, as well as getting a road victory at Dixie State on Tuesday. So first off, Coe, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks.
And talk about the week. How nice was it to pick up a couple of wins and also the first GNAC win?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a good week for us. Anytime you get 2 wins, we kind of really early on focused on just those 4 non-conference games and just treated it as a season in and of itself. So we really wanted to make sure, sitting at 2-1, that we finished off strong with that 3-1 with that win against Dixie. We know that those non-conference games are games you don't get back, but they're very important when it comes time for postseason at the end. And then it was about the fresh start with conference and making a good start there, which I thought we did.
Last year, everybody was talking about Freddie Razzo. He had a phenomenal year. This year, 2 goals in 3 games. The big surprise, I think, has to be Eric Anderson. Maybe not a big surprise to you because you brought him in, obviously, to do what he's doing. 5 goals in 5 games. How nice is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. Freddie's been just coming back from injury. He's getting close to full health, but he's not there yet. He's been playing 45 minutes, these last couple games, and so that's a reason to be excited, because as his minutes increase with what Eric's doing, we've got a pretty dangerous couple of strikers there. But as far as Eric's concerned, I've known Eric since he was 10 years old. The characteristics he's showing with his grit and his work rate and how dangerous he is off the dribble, the goals he's scoring, they come as no surprise to me. I've seen him do that for many years, and I know for him, he just needed the opportunity, on the platform to do what he's doing, because it's something that people who know him well know he's been capable of for the last few years.
I know when we talked before the season, you were thinking, yeah, everyone's going to focus on Freddie. How nice is it that you were right about bringing some of these guys in who have made the offense more dynamic, and now it's causing fits for everybody? Yeah,
there's no doubt that adding some other pieces was important. Everybody focused on Freddie last year, and he still had 16 goals in 16 games. I think that the letdown was that we didn't have anyone else necessarily chipping in with the goals that we needed. And this year, even beyond Eric, we're going to get goals from Renee, we're going to get goals from Jaime, we're going to get some goals from Michael and from Julio. So there's goals all over the team, and that's definitely exciting.
This week, a huge week, going up to Western Washington and Simon Fraser, who last time I checked, I think they were 17th in the nation. Talk about starting off with Thursday's game at Western. How important is it to go up there, get a good result to start the week on a positive note? Yeah,
we always tell the guys that if you win at home and you split on the road, then you make the postseason. So anytime you get a win in that first game, I always kind of feel like it takes the pressure off heading into that second game. So definitely looking to get a good start at Western. Kind of a contrast to us, they're a really strong defensive team, whereas we've been putting some goals in. So that'll be an interesting battle. And Simon Fraser is always tough. There's no tougher place to play, probably in the country than at Simon Fraser. Although they're not in the country, I suppose. But I think 1 home loss in the last 4 or 5 years. I'm not sure there's another place like that out there. So it's definitely a very difficult road trip against 2 teams who are above 500 teams.
You mentioned 1 home loss, and Crusader fans know that 1 home loss is to Northwest Nazarene.
Yeah.
How much of playing Simon Fraser Saturday will be in the guys' minds, or do they block it out and not think about it and focus just on Western?
I think our motto, if you will, has been the most important game's the next game. And so, to be perfectly honest, we don't even care about Simon at this moment in time. All our focus for the next few days goes into Western. They're a good team. They won 10 games last year. And they're difficult to break down. So it's all about Thursday, and once we clear that hurdle, we move on to Saturday. So.
Talked a lot about offense. Talk a little bit about the defense. Yannick and Juan back there playing great, and then Auntie, the all-time career leader in shutouts. How nice is it that the defense is as dynamic as it is.
Yeah, they certainly don't deserve to be overlooked. 2 shutouts in 5 games. Hopefully we can improve on that percentage. But it's a decent place to start. I think we've given up 5 goals in 5 games, and we'd look to lower that percentage a little bit as well as the season goes on. But there may not be a better goalkeeper in the country than Alfredo, and Yannick and Juan, we have a great partnership. Luke has been a really key piece as well. And then we've got some other guys who've been playing roles for us as well, filling in, particularly as Steven Davidson's been hurt. He's a captain, and he just made his return to the team and played 40 or 50 minutes this weekend, which is a welcome return. And I would expect him only to have a larger role to play as the season moves forward. So, yeah, we definitely feel like we've got good players all over the pitch, and depth as well when those injuries come to fill in and do what's needed.
Well, I appreciate you joining us today.
Thanks
Good
a lot.
luck on the
Appreciate
road, and congratulations on a great start to the season.
Thank you.
The Crusader men's soccer team picked up a pair of wins last week after beating Dixie State 3-1 on Tuesday. NNU dominated with a plethora of chances, like some of the ones seen here against Montana State Billings, picking up a 2-0 win on Saturday in GNAC play. The Crusaders finally iced the win when Renee Duval scored with 20-plus minutes left in the contest. In other Crusader home sports, the volleyball team picked up a 3-set win over number 11 Central Washington. Kendra Bodine, shown here with the kill, led the way with 17 kills, while Elena Rice, shown here, had 13 kills and a match-high 18 digs in the win. The Crusader volleyball team also picked up a road victory at Western Oregon on Saturday night. And in women's soccer, the ladies stretched their unbeaten streak to 5 straight games, picking up a win Monday over non-conference foe Dominican 4-2. The NNU women then went on the road and opened GNAC play with a win at St. Martin's 3-1, and then scored a 1-1 tie at Western Oregon. Hi, I'm here with senior women's soccer player Sarah Blum, who 4-year starter for the Crusaders, has joined us to do a little Q&A and then talk about the season. We asked for questions for Sarah. We had a couple that came in. The first one from one of her teammates is, who does your hair?
I do my own hair. Don't really know what else to say about that.
And she also asked, how many times do you wash your hair per week?
Actually, I only wash it like twice a week. I've heard it's healthier not to wash it every day. So, yeah.
Or you end up like hair like mine, like no hair. And our other question that we got was, what's the biggest difference from last fall's season to this one?
I would say it's like night and day. Last year was Mary's first year as head coach, and so I think any transition between coaches is going to be difficult for the team. But I think it was kind of a mental hurdle really for us, because it was just difficult to get used to her coaching style and like change our mentality towards the game. And so I think this year we have made that step as a team, and we know where we want to be collectively, and so we can start working towards that easier. And it's been really good this year.
You've had a chance 2 seasons under Jamie, and now start of the second season under Mary. How much of a difference is it? How much of a change has it been?
Jamie and Mary are like polar opposite types of coaches, and so I can say a lot of things. I guess when I was a freshman coming in and playing under Jamie, I didn't really, I was a freshman, I didn't really know what was going on. Like, I didn't understand some of the things that he was teaching us or trying to tell us. But now that I'm older, I can really appreciate Mary as a coach, and just the way that she coaches and her determination to win. And yeah, I just really appreciate her as a coach.
2 goals so far for you this season. Gives you 4 on your career here. How exciting is that a couple more goals for you this year already in just 6 games?
It feels pretty good. It's been a struggle for me as a forward, not being able to score very much. And so I feel like this year that we have a really good combination up top, especially like C. Bezenbeck, because I think she leads the league in assists. And so just everyone we've been really working together well to get the ball in the back of the net.
How much fun, 5-game unbeaten streak, couple of wins, couple of ties. How much fun has it been so far for you guys?
It feels really good. It's fun to win.
Talk about going on the road. 2 good wins, or a good win and a good tie, I guess. How nice is that to start league on the road and come back 4 points and you're near the top of the standings?
Yeah, it's kind of weird because we've never really been there before, definitely not at the very beginning of the season. So we're trying to keep ourselves in check and keep focus, and it feels good. It's a good optimistic start, and so we want to keep going strong with that.
Well, I appreciate you joining us. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.